If the kid on your life has a VR, they're likely playing gorilla tag. I'm gonna make balloons and a piñata and this little ice pack, all from the Dollar Tree, all for a gorilla tag birthday party. So I just used some acrylic paint here on a Dollar Tree balloon and cut out a template of the hand. They have 3 fingers, and this is really simple to do. Just make sure you dry it carefully because it will want to turn over on the side you painted. This is what it looked like. I thought it was a fun way to add a little something. We also made a piñata. It was really, really fun and easy to do, and it added such a statement. Of course, we cut out some hands with colored paper, kind of like handprints of a gorilla all across the house, and it made such a special impact because if you've ever been in a VR game, all you do is play tag and climb. So it was so cool to cover the whole house in this inexpensive, just colored paper. Now for the piñata, all you need is a leftover shipping box so that you can trace out a gorilla and just cut it in 2 pieces. You're gonna need the front and the back. And then I use about 2-inch strip to wrap around the first part and tape it all together. The tape actually holds up really well. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty rough, but I promise you'll look really great at the end. I left an opening and a way to hang it. I used black streamer paper because that's what I had available. I cut it up to have fringe all over, and then I used a regular stick glue to add the fringe to the gorilla. Of course, I left a little opening right there so I could put the candy, and I taped that back up. So this is what it looks like when it's almost all done. The fringe doesn't take too long. It's just a little sticky. So it goes on pretty fast, and then I printed this just online. I glued it on there, so simple. Almost done. Just needed to add some hands and a little white chest piece for the gorilla, and of course the party hat, because they do all wear party hats in there. Dollar Tree had these penguins, and I thought, oh my gosh, I think I could turn this into a gorilla ice pack. So I grabbed my permanent marker, and I just went ahead and traced around to make it look exactly like the piñata. It wasn't too bad. I did make a slight mistake, and I was able to use a little rubbing alcohol to adjust that area, so that's a nice bonus. To cover the penguin nose, I just used a silver permanent marker. It covered up pretty well. There was barely any sign of a penguin nose, and look how closely matched. I did a pretty good job. Gorilla tag decorations are still pretty rare, but this turned out awesome. Hope you subscribe. If you love this, also check out the Trolls Crafts and Party. And if you're gonna hang a birthday sign, use an Avery magnet instead. I have so many of these laying around in my house after conferences, and they stick so well to the edge of the wall. There's this metal part there. So all you do is you can add your birthday sign and use that Avery magnet to hang up a big birthday sign. And it looks great, and it does